Good evening. We are quickly approaching the full day transition at the elementary schools, which will begin Monday, April 5th. The 47 students who are transitioning from full remote to full in-person have been placed in homerooms. If you have not already, you will soon be hearing from your child's school regarding the details of their return. Please understand that there will be some time needed for adjustments in routines and in the stamina needed to attend full day with both students and adults. Teaching and learning, especially elementary teaching and learning, is mentally and physically challenging. Like at the start of every school year, teachers and students will need time to get back into shape. In order to provide elementary teachers with some additional time to prepare for the full day return of students, we are canceling the remote lesson on Friday afternoon, April 2nd, for elementary schools only. Again, we are canceling the remote lesson on Friday afternoon, April 2nd, for elementary schools, remote and in-person only. We will follow up with a call next week to remind everybody. Middle school and high school schedules will not change.
The middle school and high school transition to full days is scheduled for Monday, April 26th. Both schools are working on new schedules or adjusted schedules and are communicating these changes to faculty, parents, and students. Once the elementary schools return on Friday, April 5th, our focus will shift to the secondary return, which is well underway. Out-of-state travel protocol. We are continuing our out-of-state travel protocol that asks individuals to either quarantine for 10 days or produce a negative COVID-19 test done after arriving back in Massachusetts. We only accept Massachusetts molecular PCR COVID-19 tests done after your return to Massachusetts. Again, thank you for this. As we continue to see the numbers rise, we're going to keep this protocol in place. Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. We have met 3 finalists and we're greatly impressed with all 3. We are working through some details, but we should be in a position to announce this new member of the district prior to April break. Director of Special Education. Mary Hood, our outstanding Director of Special Education, is retiring. In the coming months, our focus will shift to filling her critical position. There will be opportunities for involvement in this hiring process. We want to take this opportunity to thank Mary for all of her hard work and unyielding advocacy for the learners in our district who need support and the incredibly talented and dedicated educators who work with these students. Lab Collaborative Executive Director. For any Burlington families associated with the Lab Collaborative, the Lab Board has agreed to fill the Executive Director position with an interim Executive Director for 1 year. This interim position will allow for a more inclusive hiring process next year. As with Mary, finding a replacement for Patrick Barbieri, the retiring Executive Director of Lab, will be a challenge.
Our gratitude this week goes out to our elementary students. Their learning has been disrupted for over a year. Despite this disruption, they are making significant academic growth and demonstrating safe behaviors in school. Our ability to reopen schools full-time would not have been possible without their maturity and hard work. While we will all need some time to recover from COVID, our elementary students do not have that far to go. On behalf of their teachers and principals, who also have had an important role in their learning growth, we want to thank our elementary students. We look forward to seeing them back in school for full days and returning to a more normal schedule on Monday, April 5th. Thank you.